All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday evening class. This is a 60-minute practice. I'm really glad that you could all make it here. And I mean that sincerely. Many of us were just talking about how we barely made it on time. And I have not moved my body, whether exercised or otherwise, in an entire week. And so I feel like the Tin Woman. And so I know it's hard to practice what you preach sometimes, to be like, just a little bit of movement every day will help you feel so much better. It is true, but if you're in the same boat and today is the first day in a while that you have tended to your body and your mind, I'm right here with you. So today's practice is built to target the hips and twists, two things that when you haven't moved in a while, whether because you haven't been exercising or because you've been sitting at your desk for many hours, feel really good. So I hope that you find what you're looking for in this practice. I'm going to give lots of options for modifications or differences if you'd like to try out a different shape of the pose. But as always, listen to your own body. Do what's going to feel good to you. If you have two blocks, you might grab them, keep them nearby. And if you're going to follow along with the playlist, I'm pressing play now. And let's get started laying down on our backs in reclined bound angle pose. Let your spine relax long against the mat. Either bring the bottoms of your feet to touch so your knees open. If that's more hip opening than feels good to start, you can bring the bottoms of your feet to the floor, knees up towards the sky. Whatever shape you choose, let your hands rest somewhere comfortable. Flicker your eyes closed if it feels comfy. And invite yourself into a moment of stillness and softness. Acknowledging that it's really hard to zoom from one thing to the next. Hard to enter a space that's meant for introspection and gentle movement when maybe we've just been frazzled, hustling around. So give yourself a little grace, knowing that the mind is busy, the breath is your anchor. And see if you can let your spine really relax. Shoulders grow heavy, elbows are heavy. Hips, knees, feet, all heavy down towards the mat. Take a big breath in through your nose. And an open mouth exhale, audibly sighing. Another like that. Breathe in and expand. Breathe out, release. One more like that. Your biggest breath in. And your biggest breath out. Good. Close your knees up like a book. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Blocks, if they're near you, can go off towards the side. Give your low back a little massage here, gently rocking side to side, maybe moving your knees in a circle, just checking in with this region of the body. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, drop your knees over towards the right. Arms come out towards the T, finding a gentle twist. Gaze towards the left. See if you can relax your shoulders. Notice what this twist feels like. We'll be doing a lot of this motion throughout class, so it's always nice to take stock at the beginning. Notice what you're working with, how the body feels, knowing that that might change. Take 2 more breaths here. On your next in-breath, hug your knees up towards your chest. And as you exhale, drop them over towards the left, finding this Same twist on the other side, gazing towards the right. Relax your upper body, let your hips anchor you down. 3 breaths. Good. We'll start to engage the core here, hovering between these two shapes. Breathe in, hug your knees back to center. As you exhale, knees go over towards the right and hover. So feel your core engage here, palms press down into the ground. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. As you breathe in, knees come to center, and exhale, hover over towards the left. Find that same engagement here. Feel the body fire up. And inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the right. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, hover to the left. Straighten your legs for more of a challenge. Inhale, center. Exhale, hover to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, hover left. One more round here, all on your own. Good. When you're done, we'll meet back at center. Release both feet onto the ground. Send your left leg long on the mat and hug your right knee up towards your chest. Find half happy baby. So grab for your ankle, maybe for your foot. We're going to focus on pulling the right foot, the right knee down towards the ground and kicking the left foot long. So left toes flex back towards your shin, kick with your heel, really lengthening through the left hip, front of the left hip. And then with your strong right arm, tugging on whatever is available to you with the right leg, opening the right hip, gently externally rotating. Keep your shoulders soft, take a breath in. And as you exhale, left leg comes up to meet the right and we'll trade out the legs. So left leg finds this bent position where you can pull down on the left leg, right leg stretches long. Think about lengthening across the front of the right hip and pulling the left foot down, finding some gentle feedback, pushing the foot into the hands. One more round of breath here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring the right leg up to meet the left. Find full happy baby here, holding both feet in your hands. Invite any other movement that feels good, maybe a rocking side to side. Maybe using your elbows to open up your knees a little wider. 2 more breaths here. Good, nice job. Bring your feet back down to the earth. One more thing on our backs here, getting the legs nice and warmed up. We'll do some bridge pose. Wiggle your heels a little closer to your glutes. Palms press straight down into the mat. As you breathe in, lift your hips, find bridge. You might wiggle your shoulder blades gently together underneath your heart. Push with all of both of your feet, feeling your hamstrings ignite, feeling the glutes turn on. Noticing this gentle stretch of the hips, the tops of both hip flexors opening gently here. Maybe you want to bring the arms back and up overhead to open through the shoulders. One more breath. As you exhale, everything comes back to the earth. We'll find 3 rolling bridges now. Your option to lift the arms along with the hips. Breathe in, find bridge. Exhale, lower down. Good. Inhale, bridge, push the feet down. Exhale, lower. Your last one. Inhale. And exhale. Grab for the backs of your knees. Rock and roll the length of your spine. If this doesn't feel good, we're meeting in the tabletop position. So meet us there however you will in 4, in 3, in 2, and 1. Tabletop is where we meet. Gonna do some nice cat and cow fingers spread wide on the mat, giving you a strong foundation through the arms. Front of the belly gently hugs up and in. As you breathe in, drop your belly, drag your heart forward. It's so funny to say fart by accident, I'm sorry. All right, stay here for a couple breaths, shift back and forth. Feel this opening across your abs, across your throat, across your collarbones, wherever these sensations are for you. To intensify, drag the heels of your hands back towards your knees. One more breath in. As you exhale, cat pose, send your heart up towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Again, here a few breaths to explore, maybe shifting forward and backwards, maybe dropping the hips over towards one side. And we'll find a flow now. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly. Exhale, cat. Find 5 more rounds of this all on your own, adding on, staying as long as you'd like to. Really make this your own. Listen to your body. You have at least 2 more full rounds. Good, your last round, take your time. Good, tabletop is where we meet. Tuck your toes, bring your knees up to a hovering tabletop. Re-engage through your hands, fingers spread wide. Hug your hands back towards your knees, knees towards your hands. Feel your core turn on. Maybe stay here, breathe for a little more. Start to lower one knee to hover and lift. Lower the other knee to hover and lift. Good, alternating here for 4. For 3, strong breath. For 2 and 1, find high plank. Warming up through the core here, hands are still wide. Hands are still hugging back towards the feet, feet towards the hands. Engage your legs more here to help carry the weight of your body. Push your hands down, tighten up your side bodies. You're here for a couple more breaths. If you want a little more, start to find that same lower and lift of alternating knees. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Nice job. Enjoy first few breaths here, pedaling through the legs, stretching, finding whatever you need. There will be a sneaky amount of core activation here because that's what warms up your hips and helps support powerful twists. So I'm not just being a tyrant, but also feels good, you know? 2 more breaths. Fingers are spread wide, providing a strong, sturdy foundation for the shoulders. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, crawl your hands back towards your feet, releasing into ragdoll pose. If your blocks are nearby, we'll be using them to do a couple big twists here. But for now, let your torso hang really heavy. Neck relaxes, low back opens, spine decompresses. Find what you need. Maybe a chest expansion feels good today. Good. For the twist, and an invitation to bring the block to help bring the earth a little closer. Left hand comes to the earth or to the block. Bend the left knee generously as you breathe in, peel your right fingertips up. We're here for several breaths. I want you to notice the stretch along the right leg as it's long and extended, and notice the length of both arms. Can you push your left hand down, creating even more length through the left arm? Reach the right fingertips as high as you can. Look down if that's easier on your neck. 1 more breath. As you exhale, come back to earth, and we'll switch it out. Right hand on the earth or block, bend the right knee. Breathe in, left fingertips high. Pause here, explore from the ground up, noticing contact of the feet with the earth, length of the legs, length of both arms. Can you reach your left fingertips 1 inch higher? Breathe in. And exhale, come back down. Bring your hands to your hips, bend your knees really generously, come to standing. Good, nice job. Now we will get moving. Come to the front of your mat. Feet are about hip width distance apart. Spread your toes wide, engage your legs from your glutes. We're building a strong foundation from the earth all the way up. Hug your belly button up and in, activating your core, stabilizing through the hips. And as you breathe in, reach your fingertips up high, mountain pose. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Gently rotating the biceps in towards your face to spread your shoulder blades across your back. Breathe in. As you exhale, twist to the right, hips stay just as they are, arms open wide. In the same way that in that ragdoll twist, you were pulling both fingertips apart. Find that same movement and sensation here. Maybe wiggle your fingers. Keep the right hip facing straight forward. Core is engaged. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist to the left, hips stay as they are, just the arms open. Find that broad wingspan. Engage your core. See if you can lift up out of your hips 1 more centimeter. Spread your fingertips wide. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, your back bend. Lift your heart. Squeeze your glutes. Maybe hands come to the low back for support. Maybe they open wide like goalposts. Find what you need here. 1 more breath in. 1 more breath out. Inhale, mountain, come to center. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, come down. Inhale, lift halfway, long, straight spine. Exhale, high plank and pause. Good, fire up the whole body. Arms are wide, hands push down, legs are engaged. You can stay right here. For this sun salutation A sequence, I will cue to cobra, and then we'll move on from there as class continues. So stay here or breathe in. And as you exhale, come all the way down to your belly, maybe drop to your knees. Push your toenails into the ground, slide your wrists down towards your lowest ribs. Breathe in, cobra pose. Peel your heart up. Wrap your shoulder heads back so your chest opens more. Gaze down and a little bit in front of you so the back of your neck is extended and long. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, high plank or tabletop, press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. We'll flow through that twice now, warming up the body through some distinct movements. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to meet your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain, push your feet down. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist to the left, core is strong. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, back bend your way. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold, soften your knees. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank and stay, or high plank to your belly. Inhale, cobra pose. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's go 1 more time. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift half. Exhale, fold. Move with the breath. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist left. Good. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, back bend, lift your heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift half. Exhale, high plank and hold, or high plank to your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Let's move on. Inhale, lift the right leg up high. Pause here, open up the right hip, bend the knee, let your heel drag down towards your glutes. Maybe you want to find circles here, bringing some movement to the hips. Maybe you want to hold steady, pushing both hands into the ground for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, right leg high, squeeze the right glute. Exhale, thigh to chest, drop your hips low. Push the earth away with your hands. Good. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge with control, step between your hands. Left hand to the earth. Inhale, easy twist. Peel the right arm up. Pause here. Power up the back leg. Gently pinch your shoulder blades together behind you to open up across your chest. One more breath in. Exhale, lower down. Nice job. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach forward and then up. Pause and breathe here. Adjust your legs as you need to. They're on parallel tracks. Hips are pointing straight forward. So move your right hip more back, left hip more forward. Strong lunge in the front knee. Maybe a slight lunge in the back knee. If that helps, keep your hips pointing forward. And now hug your heels towards each other like you could scrunch up your mat beneath you. Turn on your core here. We'll be using it more in a moment. Inhale, lift your hands back up. As you exhale, twist to the right, open up your arms. Good. We'll be here for a few breaths. Keep the back leg powerful. Keep your core engaged. Use your core to help facilitate this twist. Think about lifting up through the top of your head and then squeezing your core if you want to twist 1 inch more. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. So good. Inhale, warrior 2, open up. We'll be here for a few breaths too. Adjust your legs, front toes point forward, back heel parallel to the back edge of the mat. A strong lunge in the front leg. And because this is a hip-focused class, notice what the hips are doing here. Back hip is gently internally rotated. Front hip is externally rotating. Maybe think about sending the inner inseam of your right pant leg back behind you. Squeeze your heels towards each other. Breathe in here. Exhale, extended side angle with your core tight. Bring your right arm to your right leg, left arm high. Still focusing on the hip here. Push the right arm into the right leg. Meet that resistance with your leg. Firing up through your inner thigh, through the right hip. One more breath here. One more breath out. Nice job. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the front leg. You're stretching up, maybe back. Push the big toe of your right leg down to lengthen this stretch all the way up through the right hip, through the right fingertips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax your shoulder. One more breath in. Exhale, low lunge, cartwheel your arms down. As you breathe in, step back to high plank. And as you exhale, maybe lower to your knees, bend your elbows halfway. Shoulders are hovering over the earth. Squeeze your elbows in toward your ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift your thighs off the mat. Push your heart forward. Exhale, using your core, downward facing dog. Nice job. Now nice and slow. We'll take that through on the other side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bend your knee, open up your hip. Keep your fingers spread wide as you choose what you'll do with your left leg, providing that stable foundation for your shoulders. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2, And one, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, thigh to chest. Yes, you can. Lower your hips, squeeze your knee up towards your face. Inhale, left leg high, nice job. Exhale, low lunge, step through with control. Plant your right hand, inhale, easy twist, left arm to the sky. Pause here, squeeze the back leg. Think about using your strong core to open up the twist. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge. Nice job. Inhale, crescent, reach forward and then up. Pause for a moment, keep breathing. Hands come to your hips. Left hip comes back, right hip comes forward. Find bend in the front knee, maybe the back knee. Squeeze your back glute for support. Feel the right hip, the front of the right hip stretching, even as the rest of the body is working. Breathe in, reach high. Exhale, open arm twist, left fingertips back, right fingertips forward. Re-engage the lunge in your front knee. Notice how this side might feel different. Maybe it's harder to twist in this direction. It's all good. Stay connected to your core. Keep your chest lifted up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice job. Inhale, warrior two, open up. Adjust your legs, maybe bend and straighten into the front knee. Re-engage a strong lunge in the front knee. Push the pinky edge of your back foot down, stabilizing the back hip, even though we're thinking more about the front hip, because I told you to think about the front hip. Engage your core here. Use it to lift up through your heart. Arms go out nice and strong. Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle. Bring the left arm to the left thigh. Use it to help open this twist up. Use it to help remind you to engage through the left inner thigh, the left hip. Can you relax both shoulders further away from your ears? Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice job. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the front leg. Open up. Relax your shoulder away from your ear. Breathe in. Exhale, high to low plank, or hold high plank, or high plank to cobra. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Use your core, lift your hips. We'll flow through now 2 times, matching breath to movement. If you get lost along the way, no worries, just pick it back up wherever you can. And as always, skip the things that don't feel good. Modify in the way that's gonna be best for your body. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, thigh to chest. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent, reach forward and up. Exhale, open arm twist. Nice. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Keep your core tight. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low plank, or your variation here. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, thigh to chest. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, easy twist, squeeze your back leg. Exhale, low lunge, nice job. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle, nice job. Exhale, high to low plank. Make your own decision here. Do what's right for you. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful job. We'll go through one more time. I'm adding on a teeny bit at the beginning because we can. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, thigh to chest. Good. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee towards the right elbow. Squeeze. Good. Inhale, right leg high. One more. Exhale, right knee towards the left elbow. This is a twist. Good. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent, lift strong. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, warrior two, get big. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low plank or your variation. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, last side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, thigh to chest. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Yes, you can. Inhale, left leg high. Nice. Exhale, left knee, right tricep. Twist and lift. Good. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, warrior two, windmill open. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, high to low plank. Take your variation. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job, lower down to your knees. You can grab a drink of water if you would like. How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. That was not all for nothing. It's important to have your hips and your core be warm before doing deeper hip stuff or deeper twisting, because we don't want to hurt ourselves. And even though sometimes it feels really good to just like sink into a frog pose, it's not always doing your body much good. So if you're just like, I'm dying to sink into a frog pose, we'll get to it soon. And if you're like, I hate frogs, that's also fine. All right. All right, beautiful. We've got 3 core specific exercises focused on stability and control, and you will need one of your blocks. So we're gonna do regular old sit-ups with a block here. So bottoms of your feet on the ground, knees are up, lower yourself down. Bring your block or whatever you have in between your thighs, you're gonna squeeze it. This helps remind you to engage multiple levels of your core. Also helps us not use momentum when we go to lift. So bring your hands behind your head, elbows out so wide you can't see them, lower all the way down. Squish your low back down onto the ground and lift your shoulders up off the earth. Good, breathe in. Exhale, boop your nose to the ceiling. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. You can move at your own pace here, but I encourage you to go slower than you want to. Keep squeezing this block between your thighs. Keep your elbows so wide you can't see them, and never lower your shoulders all the way down. So you're maintaining some sort of engagement all through your core, even as you lower with control. You're here for 5, for 4, for 3, keep breathing, for 2, and 1, let that go, relax, remove the block from your thighs. This time we're gonna send our legs straight up and rest your block on the bottoms of your feet. So totally okay if your knees are still bent here. This is gonna involve some twists, but now we're also working to keep this block here, which keeps us from flopping all around. So there's more control happening in the core. So as usual, lift your shoulders up off the ground. They're never gonna go all the way. And as you exhale, you're reaching opposite arm to tap the side of the block. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the other side, slowly reaching. Inhale, center, good. Exhale and twist. Inhale, lower. Exhale, twist. Keep going. Move slower than you want to because it means you're being more controlled. Squeeze your core as you twist. You're doing great. You're here for 5, for 5, for 4, for 4. You got it. Just for 3. Just for 3. You got this. 2. Just 2. And 1. Even out your sides. Finish strong. And then you can let the block topple from the tower. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Nice job. We've got 1 more. Oh, 2 more. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's okay. Oh, Carl's so mad at me. It's gonna be fun though. All right, this one is legs are still up high. Block is not involved. These are jackknife twists. If these don't work for you, I invite you to keep doing the side to side twist we were just doing. For this one, lower the left leg to hover on the ground. Lift your shoulders up and go pew pew like you're shooting a love gun to someone over the right leg. Come back to center, left leg lifts, drop the right leg, you're twisting to the left, and then back to center. So as you go, shoulders never completely rest on the ground, and you are shooting the left gun towards the lifted legs. These are tough, but you're tougher. And if you notice that you're moving side to side, you can bring one foot towards the ground to help stabilize. You are still twisting. You're still breathing, you're still working, you're here for 4, you're here for 3, just for 2, and 1. Even out your sides, hug your knees in towards your chest. Now it's the last one. Grab for the backs of your knees. We're meeting in boat pose, so it feels good to rock and roll the length of your spine a few times. Go for it. We'll meet in 3, in 2, and 1. Boat pose. Grab your block, put it between your thighs. Again here, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the block. And again, there are tons of levels for boat here. I say again, like I haven't said that yet this class, but I'm always telling you, you don't have to be doing the most to be working on stabilizing through the core. So maybe your toes stay on the ground and you focus on drawing your shoulders down and back, lifting up through your chest. Maybe you want to lean back a little more, lift the toes. Keep squeezing the block, keep lifting up through your sternum like a string is connected to your heart. You're here for 4, just for 3, you got this, just for 2, and 1, let that go. We will meet in downward facing dog. Nice job. I'm sorry that I accidentally lied about there being 4 exercises. That's like a cardinal sin. I'm so sorry, but you did it. All right, downward dog is where we meet. We will move through some similar shapes that we've been through already, but adding on a layer deeper because our hips and our twists are ready. All right, lift the right leg high, breathe in. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, easy twist, peel your right arm up. Exhale, horizon lunge, rock onto the pinky edge of both feet. If this does not feel good to you, please skip this part. This might feel like a big stretch for the outer right hip. Still lifting up through the chest, breathe in. And as you breathe out, come back, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent, reach forward and then up. As you exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, lean forward, lift through the top of your head. Exhale, crescent prayer twist. Hook your left elbow outside your right knee. Push your palms together. Invitation to lower the left knee down for more stability. This one's tough. This is a strong twist. It's a deep twist. Keep your palms pressed together at heart center. Keep your heart lifted. Wherever you are, one more breath in. Good. If your knee is lower, lift it back up. As you inhale, make your way to star pose. Toes out, heels in, opened up super wide. Exhale, find goddess pose. Lower your hips down. Knees track over your middle towards your pinky toes. And I want you to think about opening up this inseam of your pants like you're rolling it back behind you. So your outer thighs turn on, hips are working. Take a breath in. and a breath out. Good. Bring your hands to your thighs. As you inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, drop your right shoulder. Find a twist. Gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop the left shoulder. Good. One more time through. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Good. Come back to center. Bring your palms to heart center. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, star, push up. As you exhale, toes in, heels out. Find a wide leg forward fold. And you have several breaths here to play. So whatever you've been waiting to do, this might be the place to do it. If you want to get upside down, you have some time. For more twists, for some side to side, kind of lateral lunges to get into the inner thighs. Play around, experiment, find what it is that your body is asking for here. And if you really want to play with open hips, you can play around with prone frog, which is sort of like very wide-kneed child's pose, but then you try to bring your shins out so they're more parallel. I can't do it, which is why I'm not going to be able to tell you more. But breathe, find what works for you. You have 6 more full, slow breaths. Good. One more full round. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, low lunge towards the front of your mat. And from here, you can play with a lizard lunge, with a runner's lunge. So maybe both hands come to the inside of your right foot, drop the back knee down, and then you can play with either more twists. If you're looking for a quad stretch through the left quad, kick your heel towards your glute. It's okay if you can't reach towards it. You can still find that stretch just by kicking the leg back. 3 more breaths here, finding what you need. Good, bring both palms to the earth, activate the back leg. Take a breath in, high plank, step straight back. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips. We'll move through that same series of movements on the left side, and then we'll wrap things up on the floor with some stretching. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, easy twist, either stay here or rock into horizon lunge, rolling onto the pinky edge of both feet. Maybe you reach the left fingertips towards the back of your mat. 1 more breath in. And exhale back to low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hinge forward, activate the back leg. Exhale, crescent twist, right elbow outside the left knee. Pointing the right elbow down, left elbow up, maybe lower the back knee. You have 3 breaths here. Keep the breath powerful and intentional. Good, 1 more breath in, you got it. Breath out, yes. Inhale, star, gently unwind, first up. Exhale, goddess pose. Lower your hips down. All right, activate your legs here. Hug your heels towards each other. Roll this inner inseam up and back. Lift your heart up, shoulders away from your ears. Breathe in. As you breathe out, hands come to your thighs. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, drop one shoulder and twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist the other way, rinsing out. One more round all on your own. Good, and meet back at center, hands at the heart. Sink as low as you can. You're here for 4, for 3, good. Just for 2. And 1, inhale, star, stretch the legs. Move your toes in, heels out. Bring your hands to interlace at your low back. As you breathe in, puff up your chest. Exhale, wide leg, forward fold with the chest expansion. You can lose this bind if it doesn't feel good. And you have about 30 seconds here to do whatever feels good. Play around, let your breath be your guide. You're halfway there. Good. 2 more breaths. Start to make your way back into forward fold if you've done something else. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, lizard lunge or runner's lunge to the front of your mat. Both hands on the inside of your left foot. Lower the back knee down. Play around with stretching through both hips, finding more twists. Maybe stretching through the right quad. 3 more breaths here. Bring both palms back inside the left foot. Activate the back leg. We're moving to frog pose here. So start to step the right foot up to meet the left. Find this yogi squat at the front of your mat. If this doesn't feel good in your body, find something else that will. This is deep flexion in the knees. So for a lot of us, this might not feel good. You can also bring a block or 2 underneath your butt to help support you. The goal here is to use the elbows to open up the hips and to find a long, straight spine. Take 5 breaths here. We're going to meet flat on our butt. So if that's where you have made your way, you're more than halfway there. Good. Enjoy one more big breath in. And as you exhale, make your way seated flat on the ground, whatever way you get there. Send your right leg out long, left foot tucks in towards the inner thigh. Take a breath in, reach up. And as you exhale, pivot your chest over your right leg and fold. You can keep the right knee as bent as you need to. And for a little more stretch through the left hip, here you can bring your left hand onto your left thigh and gently roll that inner inseam back. So outer left hip is stretching while you fold. 2 more breaths. Gently come back up to seated. Bring your left hand onto the floor behind you. As you inhale, stargazer, lift your hips. Reaching up and back, sending the right hip up towards the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Nice job. Let's find it on the other side. Left foot out, right foot tucks in. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, pivot and fold over the left leg. Left toes flex back towards the shin. And if you feel a stretch through your right hip and you want a little more, gently externally rotate the thigh. If you don't feel it, that's okay. Two more breaths. Slowly roll up to a tall spine. Right hand comes down behind you. Inhale, stargazer. Sweep the left arm high. Push your left hip up towards the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back down. This time, send both legs straight out in front of you. Toes flex back towards your shin. Breathe in. As you breathe out, fold over your extended legs. Bend your knees as much as feels good. Can you relax your jaw? Relax your shoulders. 3 more breaths. On your next inhale, slowly roll up to seated. And we'll make our way all the way back down onto our backs here in your own time. Find figure 4, right leg crosses over the left knee. Keep your right toes flexed back towards your shin. If this is plenty stretch for you, you can stay just like this for a little more. Grab the back of your left thigh, start to tug it towards you. Maybe invite some gentle side to side movement. Bring your left foot back down to the earth. Send your right foot down onto the ground. So you're tipping your figure 4 over. And then I like to pull my right foot a little closer to my body. This is up to you. This is a stretch for the outer right glute and the outer right hip. Maybe move around a little to see where this stretch might happen for you. You can also push your knee away from your body using your hand or a block to help you. 3 breaths here. Gently return to center. And we'll trade out the legs here. Left leg crosses over the right knee. Toes flex back for more. Bring your right leg towards your chest. You can use your left elbow to pin the left knee back. Release any tension through your shoulders, through your upper back. You can stay here or to move into that second hip stretch. Right foot comes to the ground. Tip your figure 4 towards the right. Start to push your left leg away from you, opening the stretch along outer left hip. outer left glute. Three more breaths, nice and slow and easy. Gently bring yourself to center. Hug both knees into your chest. Drop both knees over towards the left, finding a really gentle twist. Arms can come to a T, gaze towards your right fingertips. Breathe into your belly button, let your whole body relax. Inhale, come to center. And exhale, drop your knees off towards the right. Nice and easy twist. Relax anything you're still holding tension. Your knees back to center. Stamp your feet on the ceiling. Find happy baby. This is our last shape together. So if there are any last movements your body is looking for, find them now. Sometime in the next 3 or 4 breaths, meet me in a seated position. Take your time, move carefully and lovingly. Give yourself a couple breaths to collect yourself as you end your practice. Find a long, tall spine, a heart lifted, shoulders relaxed. Blink your eyes closed or gaze down softly in front of you. We'll close our practice with 3 breaths together. I invite you to either bring your hands to rest over your heart or at heart center. Just connecting to yourself in some way. Take a big breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Another like that. Breathe in and expand. Bigger breath out the mouth, releasing. Last one together. Breathe in. Biggest breath of all Wednesday. And the biggest breath out, letting go of something you don't need. Bring your palms to touch, lift them to third eye center, honoring your sense of intuition, your desire to care for yourself that brought you here today. I bow in gratitude to each of you for sharing this practice and to this practice that keeps us together even when we're far apart. Namaste. All right, thank you for joining. I hope that you feel twisted out. Hope your hips feel good. And if this is something you're really good about doing all the time, congratulations. But if you are having a moment where you're feeling really human, and maybe you haven't done this in a while, I hope that maybe, like me, you remember how good it feels and you choose it again soon because it makes you feel like yourself. So we will be back on Friday with another yoga lunch break. But if I don't see you then, thank you for being here and I'll see you soon. Thanks.